I don't want to get copyrighted from this music, but I like it. First fill up officially on the Rush, I think, right? Yeah, I haven't filled this up before, ever since I bought it. Really? Wait, it's been a while. I don't remember. Do you guys remember if I filled it up before or not? I definitely don't, but it's been a minute. There's no way this is the first fill up. But also, I guess I didn't ride it too much. Or did I? I don't know. I completely have no idea. I don't even know how much gas it takes or how the MPG is on it. Barely took 3 gallons. Must be a smaller tank. Yeah, and it's all the way full. And my guy's like, come on. Yesterday, before I even get to the shop. So I got to the shop, and then after that also. I wonder if I got like a yellow one right here instead of the black. That would look cool. Matchy matchy. Today we are joined with Troy from Ben Tuning. He's breaking in the new 2023 S1000RR M package. So we're just going on a ride. Let me show you guys the bike with the new lever guards. It looks so much better with these lever guards. Good job, MV. You did well with this bike. Pretty. Ooh, imagine if this piece was carbon. That would look really cool. But there's no way I can get such like minor custom pieces on this bike. Yeah, first stop, we're going to actually a spot to get some blood work done on me. I know this is very random, but I had an appointment today, and then Troy hit me up to go on a ride because he's trying to put in miles to break in that bike. So I was like, yeah, I'm always down to ride. Yeah, yesterday I wasn't sure if the fuel gauge worked or if it was tripping out. It does work, it's just not as good as the BMW, you know. The BMW spoiled me with its electronics. This one works, but it's kind of like laggy, like it goes here and then it just jumps up like another bar or something like that. Yeah, it's just not as good as BMW, of course, as expected. BMW just does, their electronics are like so much ahead of some of the other brands. And I think MV is one of those brands that are lacking with the electronics. So much wind on a naked bike. Yesterday when I was wearing the windbreaker, even though it's not as cold today, but the windbreaker helps a lot on these naked bikes. It's kind of weird, but it makes sense, I guess. I was saying we're gonna go get some blood work done. I haven't done like any blood work in forever. I want to make sure that everything is good, since I've been getting sick a lot, and you know, I haven't been in like the healthiest form of my life, you know, just like low energy, stuff like that. So we're gonna get our work, blood work done, see if everything is good, check my test results, testosterone levels, and just general, you know, health stuff. So we're gonna go do that, and after that I think we're gonna do a little beach ride, because I feel like this is what this bike is made for, or naked bikes in general. I feel like they're, you know, just like fun, sporty cruisers, you know. It's like a cruiser, but at the same time it's still like fast, sporty, and fun. So no paying, no nothing, just like gonna ride on the beach. I think that'll be fun. It's probably gonna be a little too cold. I should have put like one more layer on. I thought the weather is gonna be nice, but the weather is so like weird. Like it's supposed to be nicer than yesterday, but yesterday was a bit warmer because the sun was out. But since it's cloudy today, it's kind of chilly. So yeah, this is just a random kind of like vlog. Nothing, no main point, nothing kind of like too interesting. This bike just pulls, especially up top. I feel like I'm gonna go flying when it's windy on this bike. I just feel like I'm gonna get pushed off the bike, especially riding one-handed. I'm comfortable riding one-handed overall, but I feel like with this bike, it definitely feels more stable and better with two hands. I do also want to do a canyon ride on this bike. I think that'll be fun. I've never taken a naked bike to the canyon, and I feel like with how torquey and you know, this bike is powerful too. I feel like it's gonna feel really good. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the rear sets, because I feel like they're pretty low in comparison to like my Super Sports. Even though I am gonna be getting custom rear sets for the GP shift, so maybe I'll like raise it up a little bit, maybe. I'll keep this about comfortable. I doubt I'll be like, you know, leaning it that much where I'm gonna scrape my pegs. I've done that on that 1000, but I thought I'm gonna go that hard on this bike. I think the AGV is starting to break in, and that's the thing with AGVs, when they're like new and the pads are like still very solid, it feels perfect because it's super tight. But when it starts breaking in, it starts getting a little bit like loose on your head. With these bumpy roads, it starts to get a little shaky and a bit louder too. Yeah, this bike actually feels really good in turns. I think it would do really well on the canyon. It feels like very like stable and balanced. i8. I used to really like i8s. That's like the only BMW I liked, which is very, very weird because it's a 3-cylinder and it's a really slow hybrid car. I don't know, I just thought they look very futuristic and the doors go up, so that's a big bonus. I wanted one when I was young, but now I feel like, they're lame because of how slow they are. I don't know, do you guys count the BMW i8 as an exotic car? Yeah, I'm actually, like, the more I get used to this, the more I get, like, the point of naked bikes. It just feels so, like, fun to throw around. It just feels like a very little bike. Like, I don't know. Even though this one is, like, a heavy bike, it's just so flickable. The only thing is that I wish I had like that wind protection from like the Super Sports. Like having absolutely nothing in the front is definitely a little weird, very trippy. I feel like this is my memory practice ever since my concussion, is that memorizing like addresses and trying to find them without using navigation or anything, just based on memory. Yeah, I was impressed when I rode the H2 that I got all the people's addresses that I delivered the merch to. Wearing the merch again. First link in the bio, you know what to do, kgear.com. Hey, I'm getting better at this. At first it was a little awkward because I never had to promote anything of mine. Private jets over there, all the rich people. Imagine having a private jet. That's crazy. It's so expensive. I think like a normal flight just to go from one place to the other, it's pretty much the price of a bike. It's like $10,000 to $15,000 just to fly from one spot to the other, besides buying the jet itself, just if you already own one, and just to go from here to like somewhere else that is not even like too far within your country. Absolutely wild. Honestly, for a bike with just a slip-on, this doesn't sound bad at all. We're good, we're live. All right, got it done, and now we're good to ride. I'm excited to ride. There's no way I use this much gas. I just filled up. Huh, interesting. Yeah, there's no way I use a quarter. Like, I think it was like a 10-mile ride and I used a quarter of a tank. That means I get 40 miles with a full tank of this thing. That's ridiculous. There's no way. Okay, I was a little bit lost, but now I know where I am. Google. I didn't know there's a Google building over here. Urus. I'm not a big fan of any of the... Well, is that a plaid? Nothing, is it? It's just like mine. Mine is more murdered out, but still. And it has the plaid wheels. What do you guys think? Should I get like the plaid wheels like this one on my plaid, or should I do like full-on custom wheels? I'm very in between, because I do like the plaid wheels. Sadly, mine didn't come with it. Should be a plaid. Yeah, it's all like, wow, that's like very close to my spec. Murdered out the like taillights. That's a nice G-Wagon. Yeah, we're in an area where there's gonna be a lot of like nice cars. See, I'm not like too mad about the fact that I don't have an exhaust on this thing. I feel like the SC slip-on that it comes with the race package with this bike, that came on the bike pretty much, is like, sounds good enough, you know. That's why I feel like it's gonna be good going to by the beach, because the cops, as I've said before, are very strict about like exhaust laws and stuff like that. So now that I have like pretty much a stock sounding exhaust, it's not really, it doesn't sound too bad. I don't know how the sound is coming on here, because like I feel like it needs to be a little bit obnoxious for you guys to hear the sound properly. So easy on a naked bike. The only bike that I have seen with kind of like the stop, the hill assist is what they call it, is the BMW. It's pretty nice. You don't like roll backwards like this bike. Oh, also I want to talk about like the last video I did in the garage, like the walk around of my bike collection. It was a requested video and I finally did it. It was very, very long. It was like an hour-long video, but I cut it down to like 40 minutes. So, and I was kind of like, I thought you guys are not gonna like it because it's too long, to be honest. But I'm glad to see that like it so far had a good response. Like you guys actually enjoyed that it was a long video and are saying that like it didn't feel as long. So I'm glad that you guys like it. I want to do more garage videos. The problem is like now with having 7 bikes in a 1-car garage, it's very, very like hard to film there, you know. Like I can't move much. I used to have like a setup, a camera setup, where I like set up a tripod and just have a film and kind of like move around the angle and stuff like that, but I can't do that there now. Like, you know, I can barely set it up, but it'll be like one angle, which is kind of boring, so I have to kind of like just hold the camera and vlog, which isn't like bad, but also I feel like it's just harder to do because like I can't move around as much, or I can't show you guys the bike properly because I can't go like fully around the bikes because it's so tight in there, you know. So I'll definitely be making more like part breakdown, talk about like, for example, my insurance, how much I pay for it, and you know, just more details of like garage videos, walking around the bikes and stuff like that, since you guys enjoyed the last one. But yeah, that's why I haven't been doing them as much, just because like I have no room. Like if I had a bigger garage, then I would definitely be more down to, oh, the water is there, more down to do more of these videos. That looks pretty, even though it's very, very cold now, and I'm regretting this decision that I decided to go on this ride without wearing more clothes. But it's okay, we'll suffer through the cold for a little bit. At least the sun is a little bit out, even though it's not doing much. As I say, it's not working. Yeah, so apparently with the new Rush, they changed the handlebars and they made it more upright, so it's more comfortable. I think the 23 model or whatever, it's kind of like a red model if I'm not wrong, instead of the yellow. I'm glad I got this here, 2022, because I don't know, I feel like the handlebars being in a little bit more of an aggressive position at least doesn't make it feel as weird. It already feels weird because it's pretty upright, but this definitely makes it a little bit better. I like how it still pops. Like I know that this bike, if I get like the white pipe, it's gonna pop like the Nürburgring, because bone stock and I hear it like pop a little bit with just like this slip-on. And the cat on this thing is like massive, so without that we're gonna shed a lot of weight, and this bike should feel a lot faster too. That's a nice G-Wagon 4x4. Another Urus. There's so many of these Lamborghini Uruses around here. I don't know, I'm not a big fan. I feel like I like G-Wagons better. G63 4x4. Oh yeah, for sure. I like the shifts on this bike too. It has a nice sound. So cold right here. I know it doesn't look like it at all. It looks like such a beautiful day. It's freezing. Yeah, I definitely can't enjoy this because of how cold it is. At least for you guys, it looks... Just imagine it being warm so you can enjoy the video better. I-8. I think, is it here? No, in the next one. Somewhere up, like those hills back there are houses that are like high, like tens of millions. I think there's like a house for like $80 million or something like that up in these hills. Absolutely crazy. I can't imagine spending like, you know, 50 to 80 million to $100 million on a house. These numbers don't even make sense to me. That's crazy. What the? Oh, it's one lane? Oh, they closed out one lane for construction. I did get a little confused. I was like, why is this guy getting over? Look at this though. I don't know how people are on the beach. There's very, very few, but still. Definitely wouldn't be any crazy people. Yeah, there's some crazy people surfing. It must be so freezing right now. No bueno. Yeah, I like the warm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put like all of this in just because I'm, you know, riding by the beach. Even if I'm not talking, usually I cut it out. But because, oh my god, these bumps. Ow. The seat on the Rush is very stiff. Like, I think a few of my super bikes have like a nicer, squishier seat than this. For a naked bike, I expected a little bit softer, you know. But it looks pretty. It's a suede seat, so I can't complain. That's, I think, what this bike is all about. Looking pretty. Motorcycle art. If you don't think this bike looks good, then I don't know, something's wrong with you. Like, this is one of the few bikes where I was like, wow, I don't have to do too much work to make it look good. You know, it already comes very pretty looking. Wow, is that the first real exotic we saw? The Rari. Another i8, third one, convertible this time. But yeah, I was right. Like, this is a very different experience, I feel like, on this naked bike. Thank you very much. Another Rari. Okay, it's getting a little tight over here. Why is there so much traffic here? Jeez, I can't even pass. See, that's the thing with a quiet exhaust. I can't... People don't hear me, so they don't move. Oh, GT3 RS. It's very, very packed for a cold weekday. Oh my god. Look how packed it is. This is ridiculous. Why would you stop right here in this packed ass spot? It's gonna be a tight fit, but we fit. I feel like the lever guards feel like they stick out pretty far out, so I'm not very confident with the bike yet, and I feel like because it's lower I can't really feel it as much, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not used to the diameters of a naked bike. I feel like it's a bit wider because the bars themselves are like more straight. They're not like tucked in like most super sports. Surprised the camera is still filming, but I'm probably very low on battery now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of a like just chill vlog, slower type of video, but if you did enjoy it, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out and ride safe.